The following is the men. This begins odds at regular scheduled intervals, a random pod venue, until all pods are empty. For star standing will be declared the winner. A championship at Wrestle. 266 pounds.
For the second time in his career, Kevin Owens matchup here tonight.
This is an environment where he's never afraid to take a high risk or be at WrestleMania. And Cole, this is the guy who called out Stone Cold.
Kevin Owens fears no one. Kevin Owens fears nothing. Fight, Owens, fight. First to be locked into a pod here in the men's elimination chamber match.
No doubt about it. Owens knowing that at least two of his fighters.
Again, cameras and microphones in the pod.
From Denver, Colorado, weighing in at almighty
Bobby Lashley, injured on SmackDown by Karrion.
Support the Ad Council and their Love Has No Labels campaign. The QR code on the screen to purchase your own WWE Ad Council.
Chamber all the way back in 2006.
We're watching mine because you know you basically got a bangle. It's just a matter of how bad.
Kevin Owens is nuts goofing around.
Again, you've got that looming when you're in a freak of nature.
At 220 pounds, Logan Paul!
We have seen Logan Paul do that was pretty incredible.
And the scariest part about it is
He's capable of inside this structure tonight.
we mentioned Asian Chamber match may actually lend itself to Cena and run it back with Seth freaking Rollins. Only this
Logan Paul, he's slamming his head into the ground.
There's no defense. Cole, you saw how heated it got. Logan Paul.
Kevin Owens back in the Royal Rumble via disqualification when those crown jewel for the U.S. title in November.
Was responsible for his downfall, not necessarily the knuckle.
He breaks a ton of chamber matches in his career. He beats Randy Orton, won the chamber, retaining the world championship.
Philadelphia for WWE World at WrestleMania. In April 4th through 8th at Philadelphia Convention Center Store and become a part of WWE history. And Cole, I want to piggyback off of what you just said. Orton is breaking the record. Famer, one of the greatest to ever do it, and only he. If that doesn't explain to you how difficult this environment is.
Only 2 men in history have held a championship long. He plays mind games.
Viper returning from injury. Viper looking agile. There's a cause for concern for the Vipers. Spending time in your blood pressure is through the roof. It's definitely.
AJ Styles to qualify for this elimination.
Drew McIntyre may be a bit polarizing these days. There we take a look at the in-pod cameras. Thoughts broadcast, but you can see KO staring a hole through McIntyre. This is Drew at the top of the mountain. McIntyre would love to be the one here, but McIntyre cannot look past the think about and worry about CM Punk.
McIntyre at number 2, only 3 winners from that spot. Big CM Punk out of action
To the point that McIntyre has been
deciding to pick Roman Reigns to face for the undisputed champ WrestleMania for the world title.
There's a fine line.
At 240 pounds.
Apply for the Elimination Chamber tonight. This is his first wins now from the #1 position. Becky Lynch did it.
Possible. And listen, LA Knight is a guy who lives, he can't, that he won't, because LA Knight loves.
LA Knight said, hold on.
How is this for defiance? Randy's not taking very kindly to that visual.
WWE history. Drew McIntyre said all these guys. Right, Corey, for McIntyre knocking off AJ.
But right now, that might as well be a million years ago. All
McIntyre up for a right hand, and LA Knight going to go.
cagey superstar. A lifetime of experience, opportunity that he has earned.
Yeah, but Drew McIntyre is a multi-time. Oh, nice neck breaker by Knight.
That Drew is making are dripping with truth.
LA Knight, elbow. Cover on McIntyre. What do these two superstars need to do here in the early going, Corey?
They are lengthy, and if you're not going to go for the early knockout,
Drew McIntyre.
the women, Drew and LA Knight know they are in the.
Perhaps looking for a go to sleep as he lifts LA Knight up. And LA Knight able to counter. In the knees, right to the back. Yeah, Knight was able to counter. And now Knight, this is a big match for LA Knight. Corey, he's really got to shift
Roman Reigns as we see Drew McIntyre favoring his knee. Bloodline and Roman Reigns has yet to recapture.
Logan Paul with that. I think so.
He probably spent a lot of money.
Ineffective. Oh my goodness. McIntyre. They've been electrical all night long with Drew McIntyre. First pot will open in 10 seconds in the history of the chamber. Here comes KO.
Like a rabid animal on moves right now.
First McIntyre, then LA Knight runs slam. Now he talked to Kevin earlier. Oh, there's a set at a Make-A-Wish function yesterday here in Perth. And he
argue with that logic. That was pretty awesome. Well done, KO. And right now it's at the expense of LA Knight.
McIntyre though from behind. And that's the
We saw in the Women's Elimination Chamber match full well that once the move is completed, your best course adds for the body of McIntyre for Kevin Owens.
Yeah, great work by Kevin Owens.
McIntyre now battering Kevin Owens.
To do whatever he can to win this matchup. Kevin Owens. Elimination and a kick out by LA Knight.
Cover again by Owens. Strategy by Kevin Owens. Wise decision for KO.
Kevin Owens doesn't give a damn. Kevin Owens is just obsessed with Logan Paul.
And I'm not talking about the United States champion.
Now to McIntyre. Kevin Owens trying to climb the ropes. Kevin Owens back in the fight. You just came loose alliance, I believe, to try to take out McIntyre.
McIntyre stay on those ropes.
And McIntyre top rope cross.
But it's about to get a little more crowded.
So number 4 over the happens right now. Has been unleashed in the chamber.
Lashley and Drew collided over the WWE Championship.
Yeah, no love lost.
And listen, we talk about the pressure on all of these superstars. I would apply it on success, riches, bright lights, chance to lead by example.
And they've also had...
My Lord, you see the heavily bandaged and padded.
See, look at the welts already building on the back.
And then Paul, and then, there we go. A future shock
in the Royal Rumble match.
And McIntyre all too happy.
Use the chamber to his advantage.
Freak of nature, a freakish athlete to the top of the mountain.
You think about the amount of time that match back in 2011.
And amazingly, whoa!
And now Bobby Lashley, is he looking? Oh, maybe he's looking for
it's incoming. McIntyre trying to fight out of it.
And again, you have to block.
Lashley would never admit to it publicly.
McIntyre over the top rope.
Just that quick, McIntyre can turn things around. Next, here comes Owens. There goes Owens. And now, Drew
Pull through, up over Lashley. Bobby Lashley, right down.
Power, great athleticism by both superstars, but
70-pound man.
And Lashley made it look easy. Countered by Knight to remain on his feet, shoulders down.
Lashley wins to the face.
Owens into the cover. We're approaching the next entry. The countdown is up.
7 winners over the years. 9th time in his career. The Viper, Randy Orton.
Through right now.
What a clothesline. Power slam.
Incredible velocity. Orton running roughshod over the field at the moment.
Owens able to counter and send Randy outside the ring. Vintage!
What cost to himself. And perhaps Orton just got a little overzealous.
And now plenty. Drew McIntyre face first. See Randy Orton heavily favoring his back in the corner. Owens.
It's entirely possible. It would certainly be unfortunate. Orton just missed. Tragic. The Almighty continuing to bring the fight.
But LA Knight rolled out of the ring. That may have saved him in this matchup.
Times as many Orton matches as I have.
Oh!
Randy doesn't.
Writhing in pain. Favoring his lower back. Posts him on the other side. Shoulder first. And Randy.
Maybe the adrenaline will start pumping and the Viper will. As the only man standing inside the chamber at the moment.
McIntyre.
And now, right, would be Logan Paul in the pod as we look to get of the ring.
And if you're Logan Paul, look at him. He can't wait. He wants that pop. The number.
Right now.
Randy Orton causing him issues.
Yeah, even delivering the almost as if Randy had trouble shifting LA Knight's weight.
Open in 10 seconds because there are bodies strewn. Well, Kevin Owens go back on his feet. The fight's on. Kevin Owens and Logan Paul. Kevin Owens cannot. Well, Kevin Owens, I thought he locked himself.
I actually think Logan ricocheted off that within the confines of the Elimination Chamber.
And everybody's still over in the corner here, favoring his bad elbow as Kevin Owens.
Rumble.
Well, he thought he had the United States Championship won, but you mentioned it. Paul falls into disqualification. Using the chamber to his advantage.
You don't have to out anyone.
No doubt about it. Logan Paul so in Paul. What the hell? Oh! Did you? That's driven through the pod.
I think you're right about that. Stalking the Maverick. Here comes dead.
Bobby, baby. Holy is right. With a claymore.
We could have a winner by now.
Corey,
it's quite simply
nation chamber match I've ever witnessed. Bobby Lashley.
And now the megastar, the Defiant.
On LA Knight, again, bad elbow and all. LA Knight had arm.
Hey, Bobby delivered that right.
Claymore eliminated.
Bobby Lashley.
The elbow was a factor throughout this match.
It threw an elbow to the back of LA Knight, which I'd be willing.
2 men that started this match, LA Knight, Drew McIntyre. Randy Orton misses wildly splattered by Knight. Oh, backs it up in the corner. McIntyre. 5 men remain. Lashley was a...
McIntyre, meanwhile, making the climb to the top turnbuckles.
Blood force trauma. Not sure if he got all of it, though.
Yeah, I think Orton.
Cover for the win.
What the hell?
AJ Styles.
Steel chair.
Corey, where the hell did Styles come
I
from?
have no idea.
He come in through the open door that they opened up to get Lashley
It
out.
may have been the...
AJ Styles, who's had this long simmering. Styles has not forgotten that. Styles clash on the chair. But these officials have got to get Styles the hell out of this match.
By McIntyre.
McIntyre. Thanks to AJ Styles, LA Knight was eliminated.
Opportunistic to this point, and it is paid. More superstars in the way.
4 superstars.
We're running it back again.
Lifting him up. Oh my God! Out of the knee. Kevin Owens is.
Here we go.
Owens cannonball.
McIntyre and Orton both suffering the wrath of the cannonball. And
cover on Orton. Kevin Owens. Look.
Owens now climbing to the top.
Kevin Owens has been a one-man wrecking.
Nasty landing for Owens. Owens looked for the swanton bomb that Drew able to prevent it at the last possible second, and the
Kevin Owens suffering the doubt moments ago.
Logan Paul, who suffered the effects of Kevin Owens.
McIntyre now with KO in his sights.
Capitalize.
Kevin Owens went for the RKO. Bomb. Orton landed on his feet. Went for the stunner.
Cover.
Into the cover. Hook of the leg on Kevin. And we are down to we've both won chamber matches in the past. And can you imagine?
Set ablaze. You can see the
14 world championships to his credit.
It's affecting Randy's ability to stand. But if anybody is going to
exchanging blows in the middle of the ring. Winners. Power slam by Orton. Logan Paul smelling an opportunity here.
WrestleMania right there.
Find out what happens when Randy Orton hears voices in his head.
Into this every time his knuckles connect with Logan's skull.
Strategy. And again, another blow.
As Drew has done thus far in the match.
Meanwhile, Logan went for the RKO, countered by McIntyre. Orton and McIntyre both down. Cross body off the top of the pod. Coming.
Yet none are out.
Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Look, there are the brass knuckles. Everything he wants with the brass knucks that helped him win the.
I'd say Logan made the right choice tonight.
Ice. On Logan Paul, hook of the leg. He got it.
And Paul has been eliminated.
Shocking turn of events for the influence.
The 14-time world champion Randy Orton says he needs this match. He needs to get to wrestle.
The exact same thing after missing a year and a half of his. Would love to run it back with Rollins.
In an opportunity. Orton dragging himself up, being stalked now by DDT. Randy counter. Went for the RKO. Can Randy capitalize?
Slipping through his fingers, courtesy of the
Randy Orton. Randy coiled and ready to strike.
To the agony.
Spinebuster to the bad back of Orton.
Hard into the center of the ring by someone as powerful as McIntyre.
Look at the intensity in the Orton in his sights. Took Orton out of position so Drew could not launch the Claymore.
He was unable to compete. Need to stop this.
Well, McIntyre's going to show no mercy. He's to see that Drew McIntyre here tonight. Orton right where he wants him. KO with the brass knuckles. That damn one. Get him out. Oh, WrestleMania.
Drew McIntyre.
the workhorse. I call him a hypocrite. McIntyre, an opportunity to battle for the world title at WrestleMania.
You just said McIntyre called his shot, punched his ticket to wrestle.
To a Slim Jim. I don't even know
Opportunity, but this matchup was one highlight. And just as though another RKO that ass knuckles, courtesy of Logan Paul.
out of here. You run to your private jet and you get the hell out of Austin. Is going to come looking for Logan Paul. Meanwhile, claimed savior of WrestleMania. And we're going to wrestle.